I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I'm 100% Earl 100% of the time, and I think I'm lost. My phone was telling me that there were some rare Pokemon over here, and doesn't seem like that there's anything over here. What an hour wasted. Oh my god, a Blokees Classic L Lucario out here in the wild, no less. And oh man, I'm out of Pokeballs too. What am I gonna do? Looks like I'm gonna have to improvise. Think of something better. Try a different tactic. Okay, Blokees, out of nowhere, has become one of my favorite toy companies, which used to be Hasbro until they got rid of the Lightning Collection, but let's not dwell on that too much, okay? I had my first experience with Blokees with their Transformers Galaxy version line, and I mean, I'm not even that big of a Transformers fan, and I really like them. They're fun to build, they're cute. So the moment that I found out that Blokees was making Pokemon, my wallet screamed. Now this Lucario kit is not the first of the Pokemon Blokees kits that I've built. We'll be talking about those later on in the video. But, you know, without spoiling too much, the other Pokemon ones, they're pretty good. I like them a lot. So let's get to building this little guy using some chaotic build footage that I recorded, and I have no idea if it's any good. This Lucario kit, the Galaxy, not Galaxy, the classic L large, classic style L large version Lucario. I think that's what it's called. So enjoy that. I got a cutty object somewhere. There we go. Ha! Dedicated block structure, unique building block structure, superior articulation, brings back the signature pose. Essence capture, detail head, okay. Ooh, okay. That's pretty nice. Couple of bags. We got two bags. Okay, that's not gonna be too bad. And the base card. Savor the peelies. And then he's got two holes in the back. There. Here's the chest. Ooh, yeah. Coming in pretty hot. Now we gotta do the waist. This tiny little thing is his waist. So he walks in with an itty bitty waist. And then, okay, this is the crouch. Oh, no. Oh, okay. There's a clip here, and then there's a trench down there. That's where it is. The tufts of hair go down. That in. All right, arms. Arms are next. The arms are pretty much already assembled. L. We have an L. It says an L right there. And then we gotta do all the hands and or the paws are pretty similar. These are feetsies. Scares toe beans out of the way. The last thing I would want is for it to fall on the ground because it's really dark in here right now. Aside from these lights. Okay, two hands. Click. Simple clip in there. Nice. This side. Click there. Click right there. We're almost. Whoa, where are you going, Lucario? And legs. His wide birthing hips. The feet. Come on, there we go. Or if, we're almost done. Almost done. Oh, okay. We're gonna jump ahead to the tail since it's pretty much, after this, it'll be pretty much done. Oof, I don't know how you call this. Just a joint, I guess just a joint piece. Clicks there. Then we get the wide birthing hips, which are, this one's the right. That in there. Oops. The pink dot represents its back. We want to make sure that's back there. Click. Click that in. Oh, come on. Get the other leg out of there. And go. Whoops. Flipped backwards. All right. I'm already getting like pretty won over by this. And then we get the tail. Throw that right in there. Wow. Ooh, can I click? Lucario! So now with that chaotic montage out of the picture, what do I think of this guy? You know, it's not my favorite of the four, but you know what? I still like it a lot. I'm going to be comparing this a lot to the Jazzwares Trainer Series Lucario. I don't have it anymore because I sold it, so it's not going to be a great comparison review, but, you know, lay off. And if you're going to be like, hey, where's the SH Figure Arts Lucario? Aren't you going to compare it to that? I didn't even know that existed until a couple days ago, okay? That probably came out before I started collecting action figures. And there goes a police vehicle. Hello. Goodbye. Okay, so quickly on the build quality of this kit. So this is not like a typical model kit, like with the screws and the snipping and, you know, the putting together and then being like, ah! It's more closely like a Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure with probably a few more steps. On pure sculpt alone and paint, this Lucario is incredible. On the Jazzwares one, here we go. And I remember the eyes particularly looking like there was just nobody home behind those eyes. Blokees Lucario looks like it has the intensity and the focus that you would expect out of this Pokemon. Now, something to consider when trying to get like articulation into any Pokemon design, any creature Pokemon design, that there might be some difficulties in translating that into the live action real world. We all live in a live action real world here, folks. That being said, I think Blokees did a really good job here. Quick overview of the whole figure. Let's go lightning fast here, folks. A ball joint at the head and at the little hair danglies. I don't know. I have it all written down, so just bear with me. Simple hinges at the shoulders, single elbows that go about 90 degrees, and hand hinges that I wish could go a little further back, but we live. There is a ball at the chest that doesn't give Lucario much of a crunch, but it has a decent range. Okay. Can't wait to watch that back. But he's able to, you know, do the hula hoop if he needed to. A hinge and swivel at the tail, swivel knee and hinge joints that lead to a hinge and swivel at the foot with a toe joint. If you care about a toe joint, basically joints that give the dog-like shape that Lucario has for his legs, which I feel like by default is just going to be a bunch of strange points of articulation. It just kind of breaks my brain a little bit, but it's fine. But the most surprising thing to me about this action figure, he's got drop-down hips. It has a drop-down? Sorry, was very surprised to see that. Okay. That was a genuine reaction for me when I was building this thing. I just wasn't expecting it. And it actually does add more range to the kicks. You can kick it even higher, like that. You can kick higher, just like that. Without spending too much time comparing this to Jazzwares' Lucario, especially since I don't have it, I just remember it was like overly articulated. Like, didn't it have like an ab crunch? And the ab crunch could barely go forward. Yeah, that's right. I remember the legs were just a mess. Just too much going on. And yeah, I like what Jazzwares does with some of their other stuff. The legendary birds. God, I wish I kept those. Rayquaza is great. The Flygon and Garchomp. God, I wish I kept those. Jazzwares, if you decide to take a second shot at Lucario, I'd be down the clown. And again, I don't have the SH Figure Arts one. So sorry if you want me to compare to that. Oh well. And you can get some pretty decent poses with this guy.
You choose me?
But also just because of the way the legs are and the feet are kind of small, that means, you know, he's a little difficult to stand just on 2 feet. But you can use the tail to help with that. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's quickly touch on the accessories. It comes with a base with a sticker that looks like a cracked ground. Wow. Vigorous energy effects and an aura sphere. Wow. I think that's what it is. I think it's an aura sphere. It makes sense. He's doing the thing in the box like this, like a Goku or a Lucario would. And 2 clear stands, one of them to hold up the aura sphere and one of them for Lucario, for those jumping poses or just standing. Because like I said about the feet are a little small. I believe that this line isn't meant to be 1/12 scale, but Lucario in the Pokedex is listed as 3'11", 3 feet 11 inches. And this figure is right around 4 inches, which actually just makes it 1/12. So it's gonna look pretty good next to your other 1/12 figures, if that matters to you. I don't know. You can put it next to like Jada Toys and Figma for a little bit of Smash Bros action. Unless you want Lucario to be taller, in which case, then you might want a taller Lucario. I don't know. But like, if you mix it in with like other Pokemon figures, like Jazzwares stuff, like if you mix it with like Deoxys, he looks great. And if you mix him with like some of the smaller ones, he looks great. Looks great. And also, last but not least, Blokees Lucario next to other Blokees Pokemon that I have currently. Now, if I had to rank Lucario out of the 4 of these, I would put it at number 3, at 3rd place. I'd put him at 3rd place. Put him there. Charizard is just fantastic. Easy number 1. Scyther took me completely off guard. I thought it was gonna be all right, and it's very, very good, which does put Greninja at the bottom, but that doesn't mean I think it's bad. It's good, but it has some flaws. So what do I gotta say about this? Congratulations, Blokees. You took my money 4 times. Well, more if you include the Transformers ones. But now I'm like seriously considering getting all the other ones that I don't have or missed out on. Oof, this Lucario is very good. It's gonna go great with your collection. If you need a good Lucario, this is the one, I would say. Unless you think the SHF one is better, then go get that one. I bet that one's pretty cheap nowadays. If you like this video, there's a like button somewhere in the ether, somewhere. You could click it to show your appreciation for me. I appreciate it. If you've got thoughts about the classic L version Lucario, or how upset you are with me that I don't have the SHF one, there's a comment section to tell me. Please be nice. But don't subscribe to me. I don't want to have the pressure of having subscribers, but I do love you. Again, thanks for watching. Yes, this is a big screwdriver. Thank you. Goodbye. I hear a buzzing over there. Must be a fly or something just buzzing over there.